Hello, my fellow veterans. Today, from VA Guidance, I'd like to talk to you about brain injury. Excuse me. Uh, Here's some tips and tricks that I have learned from my own personal issues. If you have issues forgetting things, issues with speech, um, getting information out of your brain, what I will tell you is um, there's some tricks and there's a lot more out there, but I'm just going to go over a few. So, what I was taught through the VA is to take deep breaths and slow things down so that giving time if you're getting stuck on a word or a thought. Um, I also found that sometimes if I just take the long way around, like certain words I'm just having a hard time coming up with, I can walk around what I'm trying to say and get to the point. It just takes longer. In those situations, it might be wise if you're having issues, get like a business card done saying, you know, I have issues and it may take a little bit longer for me to get my point across. So people are aware when you're communicating to give you the space, the time to get your point across. And so hopefully that helps. Um, I use my cell phone a lot to help me. I set up alarms to remind me to brush my teeth, take showers. It doesn't mean that I need it all the time, but when my head is in that weird place, it keeps me on track. And I will tell you this is valuable for you. Um, some other things: use use your calendar on your phone, and calendar works great. I can set it up to remind me a day or two before. I can set it up to remind me the day of, and I can tell it to give, remind me 15, 20, 30 minutes, an hour beforehand, whatever time I need to get to where I need to be to complete that task or that appointment. And that helps out dramatic. So all my doctor's appointments, all my appointments of things I have to get to and from. I use Google Phone or Android. So if you're using Android, they use Keep. Keep is just where you can put like shopping list or tasks that you have to get done. This works out great for me because I can share that list with my wife. I can share it with other people. I can share my calendar with other people so that people can see what I have to get done, what needs to be done, and these help out a whole lot. Now, why this stuff is important, and the reason why it's important is I like my independence, and I want my independence. But I also have to be responsible to myself, and I don't want someone taking care of me and looking after me every minute of the day. I'm not saying that I don't use other people's assistance. I just have come to realize if there are tricks or tools that I can use to function throughout the day without requiring other people's assistance, why would I not try to incorporate those tools or tricks into my life? My fellow veterans, use tools that are available for you. The other things that help out a whole lot, especially when it comes to memory, um, if you drink coffee in the morning, keep the coffee next in the same spot. Um, I'll give you a prime example. Someone moved the coffee on me, uh, and the next thing I knew is one day I grabbed the hot chocolate and started making hot chocolate, not paying attention. And so keeping things consistent in certain places, like I leave my keys, my wallet, in one place. I don't change that place because if I have a moment, it's frustrating trying to figure out what's going on when I'm having a moment. So if I know where things are at because of habits, because I'm creating a consistent habit, it allows me to function without other people realizing that I might be having issues. So it gets me through a lot of quirky situations by having things put in places that are consistent to me. Me and my wife has learned, don't move things around on me. Leave, if I have things a certain way, just leave them because of it's in my best interest so that I can turn around and function the best that I can. It's kind of like a blind person, you know. A blind person sets everything up so that they can move around it and know where everything is at in their home. And if someone comes in and moves something on them, then now they can't function correctly within that home until they reorientate themselves. So if someone kept moving things around on the blind person, they would constantly have issues functioning in their own home space. And this is kind of where, with head issues, brain injuries, you need to be able to function and reduce dependency on other people down. So get yourself set up in routines. You know, my wife handles 90% of our financial needs, and but it doesn't mean that I'm unaware of what's going on. And because of sometimes I might have to do things, we have things set up in a manner to help. So, you know, like my spending money for the month for if I want to drink or I'm going out to eat with someone, I have an X amount of dollars set in a set account, and I don't have to keep an eye on that account. I don't have to budget that account. When it comes up declined, I don't care. That means that I'm out for the month. If you know, so this way I don't have to monitor it, and it's separate from the bill money. So bill money stays in one account, and I don't. There's no ATM card to it, no debit card, no credit card linked up to it, nothing. And I like it that way because I can transfer money over if I need to, but it's out of sight, out of mind. And you know, there's certain things like I have automatic pay to go into my investment account, so I don't even have to touch it. It just automatically things go in on certain dates, and then I can go in and purchase the stocks that I like to buy for the month. Little stupid things you don't think that matter mean the biggest difference for someone who's having brain injury. Talking to the people around you, letting them know what you're going through, it really makes a big difference. You need other people's help. So communicating things with them to help you is a game changer. I will go a little bit more further in detail in another episode on food and how valuable that is towards issues in dealing with the brain. I will leave this off with you. They have some speech therapist. If you contact your primary care at the VA, or if you call the VA and ask them to speak with the speech therapist department, they have a lot of great tips and tricks that they can give you, assist you with, and help you with. I will reiterate that. Do not be afraid to contact the VA, your primary care. Ask to make an appointment with the speech department. If your primary care doesn't, you can call the speech department directly at your VA and ask them to set up an appointment. Well, from here, if this information is helping you, if you want me to talk about something else, please feel free to leave comments, and I'll try to make other videos on those issues that you're having, or concerns that you're trying to get your answers for. With that said, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.